Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And this is how we breathe during a Pilates class. The breathing technique we use in Pilates is called lateral breathing. Shoulders, chest, upper thoracic and belly, keep it still. Try to move only the lower part of the ribs, redirecting the breath on the side of the rib cage, in front and back of the body. Place your hands on the side of your body around the rib cage. Take a deep breath through your nose into the side and back of the body. Feel your ribs pushing your hands outward as you inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Your ribs will contract and the hands will draw back towards each other. Repeat this breathing pattern several times until you feel the ribs expanding and contracting. The movement should be in your rib cage only, with no movement of your shoulders, chest, upper thoracic, and belly. You can feel only a little bit of movement in your belly button. You should breathe in comfortably and deeply, but do not force it and overexpand your lungs. As you inhale, you feel your lower ribs moving away from each other. As you slowly exhale, you draw the ribs towards each other. The pelvic floor. The pelvic floor muscles are the foundation for the core of the body. This is a firm and sustained engagement of the muscles where one is pulling the pelvic floor in and up as part of exercises where abdominal muscles as well as other muscles are involved. As you exhale, lower ribs, pelvic floor muscle, try to bring and connect in the middle of the body so you feel the engagement of the abdominal muscles and pelvic floor, feeling the energy in the center of your body, the powerhouse. Measure the distance between your knees with your fist. Imagine that you're drawing a line between your second toe towards your knees and from your knees towards your hip bones. This is the parallel position of the feet. Second toe of the feet towards your knees, knees to hip bones. We measure the distance from the hip bones and not from the side of the pelvis. Earlobe, shoulder, and pelvis. The alignment of your spine. Incorrect position, the correct position. Keep your chin also parallel to the floor. Abdominals engaged. Feel the energy rising up through your pelvis. Elongate. Tailbone towards the floor. Crown of the head reaching up. The hip bones and the pubic bone form a triangle, which forms a plane that should be parallel to the floor when lying down. Hip bones and pubic bone. This will help us to understand the posterior tilt and neutral position of the pelvis. To lie down, turn from the side of your body. Keep in mind, like I've shown before, the alignment of the feet, the neutral position of the pelvis, shoulders open wide, ribcage engaged, the natural curves of the body, the lumbar spine and the neck. Neutral position of the pelvis, hip bones and pubic bone parallel to the floor. We inhale, and as we exhale, we want to imprint the lumbar spine towards the floor. We tilt the hip bones in a posterior tilt position, and the pubic bone is higher than the hip bones, scooping your abs in a C curve. Pubic bone and tailbone tilt into a neutral position of the pelvis. Connect index and thumb to create a triangle shape. Place it on top of your pelvis. As you exhale, you tilt into a posterior position. Imprint your lumbar spine, pubic bone higher than the hip bones. Inhale, exhale, and you come into a neutral position. You may need to repeat this movement a few times. It is important to perform the movement from your pelvis and not pushing from your feet. These were some of the basic principles in Pilates. Thank you very much.